What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a well overdue review, like 3 years overdue, of the Mythic Legions ARETHYR and AETHON set. That's right, my zillions. 3 years, maybe 2 years. I don't remember when this was released. I know there was a release with the two separate, so I don't know when this set of the two together was done. Was it for the same wave? I don't know. I'm not a Mythic Legions guy, but you've seen Mythic Legions on the channel before, and just recently I've been mentioning Mythic Legions in my DST Lord of the Rings reviews, and now we're going to be able to size one up with them, and this is awesome and well overdue, and happy Halloween. I figured this was a really good thing to do for Halloween this year, because I don't really have anything Halloween-y in the backlog that I could think of. Maybe Batman Ninja, because they're cosplaying? I don't know, but we went with this one, which is very, very cool. One of the four horsemen is ARETHYR, and that is very, very awesome. There was also a regular horse, should you need a regular horse. But AETHON? I think that's how you say it. Here's the little write-up on them, if you want to check it out. But yeah, I don't recall this, and I've never opened it past opening the box and taking it out and looking at it in whatever unboxing haul of the week back in the day it was in. So here we have it, fiery four horseman type dude in proper Halloween-y colors. So without any further ado, let's just get to this review. And here they are out of the package, and boy, are they beautiful. However, I do have to say I had a couple of issues, and I might still have an issue. First up, the wings were not easy to put on. You could put them on with or without this, like, you know, shoulder armor, shoulder pads, pauldrons, if you will. I hate saying pauldrons. I feel like it's so geeky. But anyway, the wings, like, you have to put in an adapter if you want to put them on with these. Otherwise, they could go straight into the body if you don't. But why would you want this guy without these cool shoulder pads? Anywho, very tight to get into the peg. And I will show you what the peg looks like, because they come with two of these adapters should you wish to put in something else. This would have something much smaller. The pegs for the wings are bigger, and it came with that. So it was hard to get them in there, so I heated them up, and in the process of heating them up, like, now I feel like they're not really staying in as well, which is a little bit of a bummer. The other problem was the horsey's leg here was totally stuck. It took a lot of heat to move that one, but those are the only two issues that I saw initially. So let's keep going with some accessories, since I showed you one of the back adapters. This is also something for the back, though I don't know if it has a use here on this figure, but, you know, a lot of Legions figures come with it. Also, from those wings, a lot of, like, the peg paint just came right off. Like, I think it's, like, embedded into my skin, or that might be blood, because, yeah, getting this stuff out is not easy. We get two shields, which I don't think I'm ever going to use. They're very nice, great for, you know, if you're building out some Legions guys and stuff. But very nice shields, gunmetal, they got these, like, little things around them. Whatever. They're cool. They look like they'd be functional, but it doesn't really aesthetically go with him. So very cool, but I think for other characters. Same with these two swords, and maybe they are specifically for other characters, but you do get them. They're very nice silver swords, exactly the same. They do go nicely, I think, with the shield. So there's that. The handles are very awesome, beautifully done. A little silver and gold action in there if you really look. Silver and gold. But very, very nice. Again, not really for him, I would say, but awesome. For the horsey, and I think this was supposed to be in and maybe came out, but it was not like in the package for me, is this little saddle thing, little saddle bag. Really nice, feels good, looks good. And that's just gonna go back here. I think it just fell off in the package, but you know what? I might as well just show you. I will say also that these little stirrup thingies, if that's what they're called, do pop out also, so do be careful about that. Next up, we get this beautiful sword for 8th year, and it looks incredible. Now this is his sword. Really, really nice, demonic looking, crazy, awesome warrior sword, like something out of, like, you know, Masters of the Universe if it was like adult, and or like even like Conan, you know. This is awesome, beautiful, gunmetal throughout. There's a skull over there. This thing is absolutely stunning and gorgeous, and definitely something you would want to put in his hand. I did not heat this up prior his hand, so let's see if it's easy. I think that the hand's a little more pliable on Legions. Oh, the wings are not falling out, so that's a good sign. Maybe it's, I was hoping, you know, after you heat something up, the plastic like sort of returns to normal afterwards. Let's do this off camera. And here he is with the sword, and that looks very, very cool. I mean, that is just awesome, honestly. And for said sword, we do get this flame effect. This is awesome. It's like, you know, wind blown, beautiful, yellow, orange, very, very nice. And of course, you just slip it in whichever way you want, I guess. Whichever way the wind is blowing, right? Just kind of hooks in. And yeah, that's cool. Flaming sword. Form blazing sword. Da, 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 da. But yeah, that is quite incredible. Very, very nice. But I will have to say, I did notice his elbow seems a little bit loose. With all of this. Yeah, a lot loose. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's not in all the way, or maybe it's broken. Ugh, I hope not. I didn't do anything with the arm at all yet. But yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that's happening. So, a little disappointed in that. But, you know, it does look awesome anyway. Luckily, his other arm has no such issue, so I will just be using his left arm, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, totally amazing. But let's have a look at this guy in full. He is just incredible looking, for sure. Like, let's talk about these here, because they're just incredible. Like, I don't know, like, this is so metal. I love it. The eyes are just awesome, metallic, like copper, orange. Look at the front here of this face, demonic, dragon, just so cool. And like I said, this can just pop out. You see the back here. Let me show you the back. So here's what I was saying. These can, that will go in there. So the wings on this adapter would go in that slot. But you could also just take the wings out and put them straight into his back, and they'll be higher up. I kind of like them lower, and like I said, these things are just too cool not to have on. You see these straps here, they look good. But here's a closer look at the shoulder pad, and oh man, just beautiful. Again, gunmetal everywhere. You see a good clear shot of the armor underneath. That looks really good. Like just the gauntlet, the hand, like everywhere. The elbow pad, just awesome. Again, the straps look very good. You can see his traps here better, you know, and he's got some musculature here, some veinage. So yeah, the body looks pretty good underneath there. There's a lot of reuse on Mythic Legions. That's like well known. That's part of it. So, you know, body-wise, leg-wise, like even these lower half you know, feet and boots to kind of look familiar, having dealt with some Legions over the years. But just gorgeous every time. Like, no doubt about it. Just, like, awesome. Like, I don't remember these things on the side, though. Although, what? I never noticed that I had two of the same. Wow. That blows. I'm just gonna say it. That blows. This should be on the other side. I mean, I am well... See, this is why... While there's advantages sometimes of having a backlog and having stuff to do when you don't have anything, yeah, like stuff like this where you don't check it out fully fast is one of the reasons why I'm not getting as much stuff as I used to anymore. Just one of the many myriad of reasons. Yeah. Myriad of reasons. Anyway, this is a bummer because there's no way, I don't know. Ugh, I'll ever be able to get on these, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I could get a lower leg. So I got two of the same leg here. That's like the only way I'm noticing it is that. Wow, that's a bummer. Wow, that just ruins stuff for me. Anyway, the leg muscles look good. There's nice shading in them. These look good. This looks good. Then you got another awesome kind of like this here. Like devilish, demonic. Check it out. Looks pretty good. Great for Halloween, right? At least. The front skirt looks good. The sides look good. This is all very, very nice. Looks pretty good. Tassels. I might contact their customer service about this anyway and see what if they could do anything. I doubt it, but you know, again, on me. But man, that's a bummer. But yeah, all of this looks really, really good. And then the head sculpt is awesome. There's like a kind of a Batman Who Laughs that I lettered feel to his face, which is cool. Batman metal. Very, very nice. Teeth look amazing. Again, all the metallic stuff looks awesome. The horns are just phenomenal. The ears, he's got giant loops there, which is cool. Just awesome. Nice ears. Again, very metal. And he's got this thing. I think there's eyes underneath there. It's kind of a skullish face. Can I just pop this off? I can. Ah! That's sick. Love it. Love those yellow eyes. Look at that. He looks incredible. Very, very nice. And then he's got the old Ghost Rider-ish flaming hair. Beautifully done. Just absolutely gorgeous. I do like him better with the, the visor. I think it's just very cool. But without the visor, he looks great too. And then, of course, there's the wings, which look amazing. Like, beautiful. Very, like, gargoyles-esque, right? Or a dragon. Just nice. I like the holes. I like these things here. Really nice looking. The front has shading, as you can see. I think I'm zoomed in too far there for you to properly take a look at this. They are articulated, which is cool. Very nicely done. Very nicely done here too. So pretty good. And that's how they go in there. They are staying right now, which is excellent. They are articulated here as well. I don't want to go crazy when moving that though, because I feel like once I move that, they're gonna pop out. So you know, there is a hinge there, but they're like barely staying in. So I'm gonna like, you know, refrain from trying to use that too much. And I think I put these in right. I put it in at this angle because it just fit in better right here. So, you know, with this part going right between there perfectly. So maybe it goes the other way and the wings would be higher, but I think it doesn't fit as well the other way. With the wings extended, he does have a little bit of a hard time standing. But maybe just, you could do that. You could do that. And he does look absolutely fantastic. We talked about the articulation. I'm going to leave it here. It totally came apart. So whatevs. The head is on a giant ball joint. So it moves. Then you just get the waist. You do, hey, that's what's going on here. There is that's a hinge. And then there's a hinge at the wrist. Coming apart on me, guy. You're coming apart on me, guy. You're not making for a fun Halloween video. Then that has a hinge swivel there as well. The legs come about that much. Pretty much a full split. Kicks forward, goes back. There's a knee hinge here, and it can swivel there as well. Rocker at the foot, and that goes back and forth. So it's not bad. It works, and we can get him in a seated pose to sit on his awesome horse, which we will be looking at next. And as for said horsey, let's do articulation first. Legs can go back. They do come out a little bit, the back legs, so that's pretty cool. You have a hinge there. You have a hinge here, forward hinge. Then the tail has a hinge, moves around pretty freely. Nothing in the body. Then, like I said, this is very tight, but it works now. There is some detents in there. The knees, and then the ankles here. Not going to move them too much, but the ankles work on both sides, in theory. In theory, they do. Then the head moves at the neck, and then further at the head. The mouth does not open and close, though. It's just in an open pose. Yeah. Just popped out again. So let's just pop that back in. It's a really good looking horse, as you can see here. It does have an actual chain, so ARETHYR could hold on, which is cool. Love it. The head sculpt is quite awesome. He's got these giant, awesome looking troll horns, which maybe move, or they're just part of the headgear. He's got eyes like his rider, as we saw, the yellow eyes. And then he's got, the flaming yellow mare here, which can just pop out, apparently. That's interesting. He's got nice ears. He's got nice headgear, which looks really good, like armored. I do like it. His mouth is open and scary. Or her mouth is open and scary. I think I don't know what it is. It's just scary. It looks really good, though. Very nicely painted. Nice paint on these guys overall. Paint around the eyes. I feel like I haven't said the word paint in this video too much. But then he's got this little thing here, matching up. A little devilish stuff. Then this thing is really nice. It's just a loose piece. Just cool. I like it. Very, very well done. Studs, everything. And you got stirrups again here. More straps on the saddle. The saddle looks excellent. It looks very leathery. Really nice design work. This goes all the way around the bottom here. Here's the other side. Oh, see, I lost one. It's got to be here. Where'd it go? Aw, it's here somewhere. They were both on before, so it couldn't have gone far. I haven't gone far with the horse. So yeah, I'm missing one. That's what I'm saying. They pop out pretty easy. The legs look very good. Again, the hair detail in yellow and orange. Straight in the front looks good. The hooves look good. Nice sculpt work. The legs have awesome muscle. And he's got awesome muscle everywhere. Awesome horse muscle. And then his tail just looks phenomenal as well. Yellow-orange. Nicely gradiating into each other. Yeah, overall, man, this is a good looking horse. Let me tell you, like, you know, it's got some quirks, as both of them do. I mean, aesthetically, you can't complain. They just both look superb, like, no doubt about it. I mean, they have some issues, wing issues, like other little issues here and there, like things falling out, which makes it not fun. Of course, I have the major issue of two of the same legs, unfortunately. That's a bummer. But you know, it's like I wouldn't have noticed it if it wasn't for that little thing that's sticking out. But yeah, it's definitely a thing. And yeah, like paint chips from the wings, you know, popping in and out. But overall, though, still, they look really nice. And for your size comparisons, first up, here's the only Mythic Legions figure I can find lately. And that is the big ice troll, who's kind of looking down a little bit, so he's a little bit bigger. But he, you know, he's being cooperative with the space. But I like how these guys look together because it's kind of like that fire and ice feel. So nice contrast. And here they are with a couple of the DST figures, and yeah, they look like they would go very nicely together in a display. So that's, I mean, like I said, if you're getting the Mythic Legions, you might want to check out the DST stuff because it just really works aesthetically. It's pretty perfect. Obviously, thematically, it definitely works. So there you go. And my final thoughts, you know, this obviously, you know, when you first look at it, is an impressive package. I mean, this is awesome. And just a note, like when I was talking about the Lord of the Rings stuff, this could totally be like a stand-in for Sauron. Or like, you know, one of the Nazgul, you know, like just an evil lord. Yeah, Morgoth even, you know, like go further back than Sauron. Like, just awesome in that way. He's very cool for that. But this package does have some issues, like the wings, you know, don't like to stay on. This guy's arm fell off a couple times. In not even, I don't know if I filmed every time he fell off, but at least once it shows up. All right. It doesn't hold the sword well. Things fall out, like, you know, the stirrups and stuff. Stirrups, is that what they're even called? I forget. But the horse is impressive. ARETHYR is impressive looking. They're both beautiful looking, like, you know, insane, gorgeous looking. The extras are cool. Not that I would use them, but I don't even know if I'm keeping this guy. I'll be honest. Like, now that, you know, I've reviewed it, I feel like, where does he fit in my collection now? You know, besides the Lord of the Rings stuff, which is cool, but at the same time, it's not really part of Lord of the Rings. Like, so I don't know. He's really gorgeous. But I feel like he's big, it's bulky, and this might be something I throw on eBay because it might be fetching a pretty penny. I'll be honest, like, I could use that pretty penny for some other things. But he is very cool. You know, the biggest issue, of course, is the two legs that are the same, two left legs. That's the worst part of this. So, not cool there, and I feel like I'd rather just try to sell this than try to fix that, because there's other things going on here. But there you go. That's my Halloween review. I think it's perfect for Halloween, don't you think? And again, at the same time as, you know, in the middle of doing these Lord of the Rings reviews, I think it just works. And there you have it. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, what you want to sub yourself to daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection. Have a happy Halloween. Till next time.